Welcome to THALIR. This is a place called Bud. This is budding forth for a new life, and we are Capuchins working for the renewal of the society and the church.
Dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, welcome to THALIR Capuchin Online Ministries. This is THALIR Lenten online messages titled 40 Days, 40 Graces. This is offered by Brother Dilip Kumar, a Capuchin friar. It continues with the biblical tradition of 40 days spent by Moses on Mount Sinai and Jesus in the desert. Similarly, these 40 days and 40 graces with rich scriptural reflections calls for a transformation. Brother Dilip Kumar is presently at the friary category in the formation of the major seminarians. He conducts retreats, gives motivational talks and sessions on counseling and psychology. Here comes Brother Dilip Kumar.
26th March, Friday. Grace 38. Despair, the best stepping stone to reach God. Dear friends in Christ Jesus, have you ever felt like quitting? You seek to live for the Lord and to serve Him, but it seems like everything just goes the opposite of the way you hope. You have been discouraged and wish you could have just run away. You are not alone. In fact, many great people of the Bible experienced life's fright with discouragement. Jeremiah was one such person. Jeremiah was perplexed. He had labored diligently before God's people with no apparent success. The wicked seemed to prosper. Those that lived unfaithfully were at ease. With their mouths they spoke of God, but He was far from their hearts. Discouragement is part of life. Discouragement comes most often when you do right things but experience poor results. You work hard but you don't make progress. You have expectations and goals and they don't come to pass. You seek change yet nothing changes. Discouragement eats a hole in our hearts. It makes us want to quit, saying things we should not say, even get upset at God and feel like He does not even care. We call in question our very soul, asking like David, "Why thou art disquieted within me?" Understanding this feeling does not negate our salvation. However, if you do not know how to handle when discouragement comes, it will destroy you physically, mentally, and spiritually. One mistake that people have is believing that every moment of your spiritual life in Christ that you are going to be on the mountaintop experiencing great joy. But every mountaintop has beneath it a valley. It is those valley experiences that build your character, endurance, and make your mountaintop experience even greater. Don't listen to negative people. Trust God. When others say negative things to you, God has a positive reply for us. They say it is impossible, but God says all things are possible. They say there is no way you can do it, but God says you can do all things through Christ. They say you are not able, but God says I am able. They say it is not worth it, but God says it will be worth it. They say, how will you ever manage? But God says, I will supply all your needs. They say, aren't you afraid? But God says, I have not given you a spirit of fear. They say, you are not smart enough, but God says, I give you wisdom. Despair, the best stepping stone to reach God, is the grace that we have for today. The moments of despair and disappointment may pull down our spirit, but we need to remember, in despair we encounter God, and in despair we look up to God. Remember, every disappointment is an appointment to meet God. Action of the day: reflect on the disappointed situation, and in prayer, realize the hand of God behind it. May the Lord be with you always, and wherever you are, may you be with Him always, says St. Clare. Have a graceful day, dear friends.